Welcome back, everyone, to the Outer Worlds. Jesus Christ, that's louder than I usually have it. So we are going to continue today with the murder on Eridanos. The murder on Eridanos, where a famous actor about to unveil a Rizzo's new project got murdered. And we're interviewing the suspects. So we did the productivity queen last time. That bitch. Pretty confident she didn't do it, but she's a bit of a sociopath. And we're going to try and knock out the Prince of Tossball and he who chafed today. The man who chafed today. Get the other two interviewed, and then we can do a wrap-up of any side quests or bits and bats or bric-a-brac or whatever we fucking please. So, let's go meet the mascot who was breaking into our hotelier. See what his story is. Oosh. I'm going to explore a little bit more in between episodes. Just focusing on the main quests today. At least right now. I assume there'll be more further down the line. So, the meeting place. Meteorological control station.
We're all part of the Rizzo's family.
How have you let someone get murdered right in front of your eyes?
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby. Timeline discrepancy detected nearby.
Yep. He's dead, alright. Vending machine wires. Take all of this. I would like some new armor.
Wish I had a telescope like this back in the Vale. Of course, the company probably would have scrapped it for parts.
They're not gonna fuck themselves.
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby.
No one really noticed a murder. I'm not seeing no discrepancy. Hacking skill too low. Isn't that a fucking good time?
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby.
I like the idea of this gun, but fuck me if it isn't the most infuriating thing. Yeah, so it's from this level.
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby. Discrepancy detected. Rizzo's company policy clearly states that all proprietary mascots must exhibit signs of physical life.
He's dead. Puncture wounds near his collarbone. No exit
Excellent
wound.
observation, Inspector. Have you deduced a possible cause of death?
Firearms.
Unusually small entry wounds indicate exotic weaponry. Closest approximations are 1. Incident involving a game of darts. 2. The Needler.
The Needler.
Yes, Inspector. The Needler. Bespoke handgun carried and wielded by Halcyon Helen. Famously deployed by Halcyon Helen in Terror on Monarch. This weapon was responsible for executing the Chief of the Savages, played by Spencer Woolrich. This unit is incapable of providing ethical advice. This unit is also incapable of answering rhetorical questions.
Nicked his stuff. We got anything else? Aha.
This empty bottle of spirits does not belong to any known corporate brand. Suspicious residue detected.
Moonshine with antiseptics.
Excellent
Fucking
deduction,
moonshine's
Inspector.
lethal.
Imbibing of
As it is.
unauthorized beverages is strictly prohibited under Rizzo's company law. Ingredients include antiseptic alcohol, sucrose, and unidentifiable miscellaneous organic material. Closest match. Counterfeit spirits available at the Piraeus spaceport.
We got a clue. Find Bertie at spaceport. Oh shit, sorry. I don't mean no harm. I am not walking all that way. Fast travelling on the map is not convenient just because it clumps to nearby objectives and the like, which cover up the fast fucking travel. It's not great. It's not so bad that obviously it's worth raging over, but it is something that, yeah, it does stand out as something that could be improved if they make an Outer Worlds 2, which I would be very up for. I think this game has so much potential. And I think when you factor in the 2 DLCs as well, the content is reasonably good in terms of amount. Without the DLCs, it did feel short, but the extra 10 hours of the 2 DLCs combined-ish, maybe plus that. Yeah, definitely worth it. Can't go... You fuck, what do you want? These weirdos wandering around the hotel now. Got more of them.
That was fun.
Goddamn infected motherfuckers. So this way leads to a spaceport of some sort. Did I read that right? I need to keep an eye out for light assault rifle Mark III. For the various vodka bottle flavours, I think. Which ones am I missing? So I'm missing green, indigo and violet.
Inspector, good to see you. Let me just grant you access and...
This guy is one of
Welcome
my
to the
fucking
Piraeus spaceport.
chief suspects. Him and the Overseer. At the minute. Well, I've got 3 suspects. The Overseer... because obviously he oversees everything, and maybe he wanted Helen booked off. That Cedric guy, because in Helen's old room, the penthouse where you now have, there's a message saying that Ludicolo, or whatever his name is, Ludivico or Ludicolo or whatever, thinks he's there. She's there to review the product, implying that she's not. The other one at the minute is she's not actually dead, and it is like doing something shady behind the scenes. I have only a hunch on that. Only a hunch. Not entirely sure either way. I'm excited to find out. So it was just a toss-up today on if we did this or Metal Gear Solid 4. We did land on this, and the reason for that is I've got my jab tomorrow, and so I did an all-nighter because I want to be rested before it. And this strikes me as a bit less hectic than Metal Gear Solid 4 on hard difficulty with no knowledge of what I'm doing in Act 2. Not that I'm not looking forward to it, it's just big picture. Plus, getting this completed means we can start another game straight afterwards. So I imagine it won't be long before we're back with Metal Gear Solid 4. It's only been a week, which isn't too bad. What we're looking at Friday, so I'm just going to assume I'm not uploading tomorrow. Anything we get tomorrow is a bonus. So it'll probably be Monday we do Metal Gear Solid 4, I think, is a good commitment. And then Outer Worlds will also finish next week as well.
I don't like the way they're eyeing us, Captain.
They're looking at me funny.
Hey, you! We've been looking for you, and by we, I mean Slug. Been real busy sniffing around Eridanos for clues, haven't you, Inspector? See, Sluglight Underground don't like that much.
What's Sluglight? You think he means slug or sublight? You think he knows?
Should have kept your nose where it belonged, Inspector. Slug's sick of all your meddling in their affairs. Our affairs, I mean. We're... Draw, you damn breadworm, draw!
Did he just call me a breadworm?
Well, you ain't gonna stick that nose anywhere ever again.
Oh, implying he's not.
Quick, everyone, get him!
Incoming!
Blast you two pieces with my shotgun. Get him, girls. And oh well, it's not girls anymore, is it? Felix is there.
Just getting started.
Hit note from the marketeer. 40,000 bits. So they're not slug. Socka socka. I'm disappointed.
I don't like the look of that shopkeep.
Well, hello there, shopkeep.
Hello. Welcome to Eridanos Dry Goods and Sundry, the most standard and unremarkable general store this side of Halcyon. I'm Marketeer Joseph Dempsey, here to make your shopping experience as pleasant and normal as possible. Hey, folks take a lot of comfort in knowing their neighborhood general store is unchanging, eternal, like the land beneath their feet or the air in their lungs. Whoops. Forgot I ain't supposed to poeticize on work time. The drab nature of our store profits is what I meant. Now.
Just a trader then. You don't have it. You don't have any either. Shame. I would have liked one of the vodka types that I don't have. 3 still fine kicking around somewhere. Oh, I'm so sorry, I didn't mean to do that. Put the gun away. That's how we get in trouble. Oh, a bar. This looks promising.
Hey, could I talk to you for a second?
Yeah. Well, I'll deal with you in a moment. Orange. We already had orange, didn't we? It was blue, indigo, and violet. And you have none of the above.
Haven't seen you around before, but that ain't no problem. All are welcome at the Copper Bottom Cantina, so long as their bits are good, huh? Can I get you something? Nah. No, but some folks have been saying there was some kind of fight between a mechanical and some spacers last night. I didn't see it myself, and seems far-fetched. Deputy Wine Taster ain't exactly prone to wandering, nor are most other mechanicals that I'm aware of. There's a new Boyd Dan burn on my nice clean floor, but I think it's the doing of one of my customers.
Oh, a fella like you end up bartending, friend.
Yeah, so you notice that I'm a little off kilter, huh? Damn if it ain't been a while. I'm too old to run around anymore, but in my heyday, I used to play for the Rangers. Hey, when you tell a story, you're supposed to start at the beginning. Unless you're in media res, which is a storytelling crutch, far as I'm concerned. Serial overuse. You get it? Wait, what was I saying?
Talk about your younger days.
Oh, yeah. I played for the Rangers in my heyday. My specialty was getting nailed by serves without keeling over.
Wait, you're Ernest the Bean Padilla? Led the league in hit by serves 2 years in a row? You're a legend, sir. It's an honor.
A legend? Oh, I don't know about that one.
This is why I brought
But I'm
Felix.
glad
He
folks
knows
still
this sort of
remember
stuff
the
about
history of the
tossball.
game. Folks started competing to see how many times they could hit me in a match. Called it quits not long after that. Ain't safe to take that many blows to the head. I came out to coach the Rangers during training camp, but after a while, I had trouble remembering which player was which. Slug lets me bartend instead of recommending me for early retirement, for which I'm most grateful. I'd hate lying around like a deadbeat. Absolutely. I know things can get rough, but I've had a more decent life than I've had any right to. Thanks for reliving the old days with me. Anyhow, I think
Now, do you sell? So that's Spectrum Orange. Spectrum Green. That's one I don't have. I can't remember if I've... So we only need indigo. Oh, sweet, we get one. So I only need to find indigo and blue.
Hey, you. I got something I need to speak with you about.
In due course. That's side quest worthy.
What do you want?
Let's save it.
It's Bertie Holcomb. Black Hole Bertie. The Holmeister? The Hack Attack.
Oh, one of my suspects,
Not
Felix.
so loud. How'd you know it was me? Yeah, that makes sense. You must be a good one to sniff me out. I'm in no mood to sign autographs, and I hate disappointing fans. So I'm lying low. You know, incompleto. Oh, yeah, I guess it's kinda neato. Oh, what's it matter? Helen's gone. She's gone and nothing I do will bring her back. I've been trying to find who did this. That's what she would do. Track down the killer and bring them to justice. But I'm stumped. And not very clever. Being bright was always Helen's thing.
Oh, come on, Bertie. You're plenty sharp. Anybody who says otherwise is a Cleo Darlings fan.
Oh, so you're the inspector. Hope you have more luck figuring things out than me. You probably want to ask me some questions, huh? I'm sure you're asking everybody questions, so you can find Helen's killer. So, how do I help?
Where were you the night Helen died? Want to explain why you smashed up your picnic? Yeah, why'd you smash up the picnic, bro?
The picnic.
Why did you
Right.
smash up the picnic, bruv?
I get real mad sometimes. Ugly mad. Something I've been working on, but when Helen said we were through, I lost it. Helen meant everything to me. I didn't take the split well. And now I can never apologize.
What did you do after the picnic?
I got blotto with the other Rangers.
Standard.
You know, soaked, muddled, preserved.
Preserved? Oh, right. Yeah, he was drunk.
The team noticed I was in a bad way when I got back to the hotel. When I told them Helen and I were Splitsville, they wanted to cheer me up. We were up the pole afore evening. The hotel staff said we was bothering the other guests on account of all the crying and yelling and practice body tackling. Zeke said we should move elsewhere, get some air. We ended up at the Wilderness Exploitation Reserve. I think somebody wanted to pet a woolly cow. There was this one cow off away from the others. Zeke figured it'd be a laugh to get her drunk. One thing led to another, and I think we might have maybe, you know, stolen her.
You stole a cow?
I don't know. We were drunk, and we made bad choices. She was all alone.
Clearly.
I know how that feels now. It's so hard to be all by your lonesome. My memory's a little muddled after that. I guess me and the team got split up, because I know I was on my own at the pilot house for a time. I reckon not. See, I went to the weather station. I was looking for where Helen stashed her data pad for safekeeping, right?
Oh.
She'd asked me to get it, mind. I wasn't stealing. I'm no thief.
Data pad.
I don't know. I didn't ask. On account of she asked me in a note sent to my hotel room. Paper usually ain't too chatty. That's a joke. Don't be rude, pal. She sent the note before we, you know, split. It could have been sitting in my room for a week for all I know. I found the data pad at the weather station, like Helen said, but then a guard found me. She started yelling about how I was trespassing and in serious trouble. Thing is, it was real dark out there. So dark, she couldn't tell who I was.
Sigh warily.
I wasn't keen on conversing, okay? I was drunk and holding someone else's data pad. And also, maybe I was crying a little, so I booked it. Ran like the Rangers were down by 3, and I just bronzed the toss ball in the Friday zone. Yeah, I mean, no. Nope.
Do you
No
mean
one else.
yes? No. I mean no.
I don't want to tell you. I'll get in trouble.
Okay, Felix. No. Yeah, Felix, you're up.
You want me to intimidate the hack attack? To disrespect the Holmeister? Boss, I'm a Ranger for life. I can't believe I'm doing this. You want me to be the bad inspector? I'll be the bad inspector. But if I end up rattling Birdie and we lose the pennant match, that's on you.
I'm confused. Are you the bad inspector now?
All right, that's enough. I'm doing the talking here, Birdie. Sir. So, don't look at the
God
boss.
damn it, Felix.
Look at me. Oh, hell. He's actually looking at me.
Hey, go easy on the kid. This lady's your boss? She talks to you like that often?
Do you want
Yeah,
to smack
all the
upside the
time.
head?
She's the boss.
The
do you
fucking
two have
notorious
some
Captain
issues you need to sort
Sherry-Head?
out?
Forget about the boss. You and I ain't done yet. Who did you talk to, Birdie? I want names. And don't you lie to me, or so help me law, I'm gonna...
You're gonna what? You kinda trailed off there.
I'm gonna... lose a lot of faith in you.
God damn it,
I
Felix.
looked up to you.
We should have brought
You're
Ellie or
on the run,
Nyoka. They'd have
and
been
they're
up for
saying
this.
You murdered Halcyon Helen?
I would
even
never
Vicar.
hurt Helen. I didn't. And I'm not on the run. Ah, jeez, kid. Don't say
Kind of
that.
curious how, like, Vicar
Please
Max
don't say
or
that.
Lyoko would have attempted to do this.
I used to have your poster up on my wall. I wanted to be just like you. Now you're hiding out in a bar because you might have murdered Halcyon Helen, but you can't be sure because you were too drunk to remember? How could you do this to your fans, Birdie?
Oh, hey.
I always wanted to meet you. Now I kind of wish I never did.
Law, kid. You know what? You're right. I'm letting you
Holy
down.
shit, he broke him
I'm
somehow.
letting all my fans down.
Bumbled into it.
And that's not right. Look, I talked to Auric, okay? Auric West. Hangs out around the spaceport. He's the one who taught me the breathing exercises I used
we
to
got
calm
a trophy.
down. Confidant is like confidence. What's torrid mean? Don't get the wrong idea, okay? Auric's not a bad guy. He's just got an unusual job. So now you have the whole story. After I talked to Auric, I went back to the hotel.
And where is the
Woke up
data
the next
pad?
morning with Helen's data pad in my hand and the hangover to end all hangovers. Oh, yeah, you'll probably want to... Yeah, of course. Of course. Helen sure did have the prettiest handwriting.
Give him a moment.
Sorry. Here you go, Inspector. Hopefully they make more sense to you. Either she was writing in code or I'm dumber than a bag of hammers. I tried for hours to crack her notes, but it's like I said. Being bright... Okay, I want to help you find her killer, Inspector. I knew Helen better than anybody. And it'd be handy to have a guy like me around. In case anybody gives you
You're a
trouble.
murder suspect, bruv.
I get it. I'll head back to the Grand Colonial then.
You're free to go. Don't leave town. Let's confirm his alibi.
Buy a bunk, huh? I think I'll stick to my cabin, thanks.
Over here. Hey there. You're looking to... Maybe you're interested in something a little better than beer or adrenal?
He's
The
selling.
name's Auric. I deal in, shall we say, holistic pharmaceuticals. I know. Why go for that homegrown shit when you could be pumping your body full of effort accelerate? Well, I'm gonna let you in on a little... Alternatives. That's the way to go.
Shut up. We'll ask some questions.
Wait, you ain't a sheriff, right? You gotta tell me if you're a sheriff.
Oh, I'm worse than the sheriff.
Can't argue with that logic. Yeah, I know, Birdie. What do you want to know? Yeah. Damn shame about that. Birdie
Shady
thought
guy
the world
confirming an
had
alibi.
him. He showed
He
up
gave
drunk
us
at
the
my
data
place
pad,
wanting
though.
to talk about the breakup.
I don't
Helen
think it's him.
dumped him, he said. Boy, was he in a bad way. I'd never seen him like that before. We talked for a while, and when he felt better, I sent him back to the hotel. Told him to drink more water and get some sleep.
Alright, you're actually quite a good friend.
Yeah, that was me. Birdie's got a temper, but he's not a bad kid, you know? He's trying to work on it.
Alibi confirmed. That's all I need to know. So, final suspect. We gotta go speak to the coroner.
This port seems real busy. I wonder if they're trying to compete with the groundbreaker.
Constabulary. Damn, not what I was after. Right. Scratch that. We'll come back. Like I said, next time around we're going to do side quests. So I don't mind leaving that and focusing on the main story tasks today. Although I might cheat slightly and look up where exactly it is we go for the last two drinks, we need for the weapon. I'm not entirely sure. We'll have a think. I think we've got enough to keep us ticking over with. We'll see, we'll see. Wow, come on. We've got such a nice set of backlog at the minute because we've got a few games on the go. A few that are just waiting to rotate in. Like, we will be replaying Tomb Raider, but Tomb Raider is in the 2012 or when it was remake. The first one. Because that was one of the videos we did first on the channel. Back when, in the days before we had a capture card. In the days where we were recording straight from the PlayStation. I would like to re-record it. We have done a lot of... We have done Tomb Raider, Rise of the Tomb Raider, and Shadow of the Tomb Raider, but some of the older videos are in really little. Because they were done through the PlayStation server, they're in like 360 fucking p. Whereas obviously we have the power with our capture card to record in 1080p to 60. So we can redo it. We've got a better mic. We've come a long way as a channel, even though we're still only a streamer for fun. Like Saitama. But it's just something that I'd like to touch up. We can delete the older ones as well. Can't do it for all the older stuff, naturally, depending on time, but it'd be worth it. I haven't played it for about 3.5 years now. I reckon it's due for a replay. We've also got Resident Evil lined up, but I'm not sure which Resident Evil we're going to move on to, whether it's a redo of 2, like I said, for getting it in slightly better resolution. Of course, I've got 3, and I've got 7 waiting as well, so can make his mind up. So yeah, we got projects. And that's before all the other stuff we've got going on as well. Right, anyway. Coroner. Where's the God damn it. Are you upstairs somewhere? Is there an upstairs? Glacial water. Yes, there is an upstairs. God damn it, I need to stop fucking sprinting with my gun out and fucking pressing fire randomly. Alright, colour me intrigued.
Take a look inside. I was going to wash my hands, I swear.
I'm so sorry to disturb you, sir. You do you. Have a look at this autopsy report. Alright, I didn't actually need to speak to you.
Inspector, not a moment. You know, that is a remarkably brazen invasion of privacy. I feel a strange combination of annoyed and flattered. Would you humor me? I really was.
Go on then, quick version.
Poison in Bellamy's stomach. Toxic, but not enough to kill her. Spencer Woolrich also had a stomach ailment recently. No such thing as coincidences. Was that efficient enough for you? Almost certainly. Well, possibly they were trying to make her extremely uncomfortable, but I suppose killing her would also satisfy that criterion. The thought occurred to me. I tested this hypothesis by vacating the contents of my stomach and testing for the presence of the same toxin. Slightly elevated levels of mercury and an alarming amount of blue food coloring. But other than that, no. I'm certain it wasn't, as you put it, just the hotel food. Oh, most certainly. Well, possibly they were trying to make her extremely uncomfortable, but I suppose killing her would also satisfy that criterion. Conversations with Mr. Woolrich tend to spontaneously transform into monologues. You'll find him on the VIP guest floor. I'd best return to work, Inspector. Autopsies always whet my appetite, and all this talk of food is distracting me.
We got the data. Oh, pardon me a minute. Oh, it's a big cough. 1 sec. Fucking like coughing up a fucking hairball. Oh. I'm fine, I'm fine. It's just a very hot, dry, humid day today.
The Grand Colonial Friend. How may I be?
Yeah, I need to get upstairs, bitch.
I'd love to, Inspector, but I don't really have the authority.
Trying to make my life difficult is a dangerous idea.
I wasn't trying to. You know, now that let me just set you up with VIP guest floor access. Done.
Thank you. I demand you let me through.
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby. An industrial-grade laxative has been added to the liquor in these bottles.
Why?
If you see Black Hole Birdie, be sure...
Radio, I think I'm a bit too close to my mic. Hold on a minute. Ow. Break my back doing that. Straight to business. Talk.
About time you arrived. I see you haven't dressed the way I asked you to, but I suppose that was expecting too much of a non-industry lout. Expect a complaint to management. Now, unless you'd like to waste more of my time, I suggest we begin rehearsing. Ready?
And I suggest, unless you want to eat the taste of the back of my hand,
You've
shut the
fallen
fuck up.
right into my trap, Captain. Oh, don't bother to fight back. You cannot hope to stop me from installing philosophism as the system's reigning ideology.
Draw your weapon.
Oh, you wouldn't harm an old man at the end of his wits, would you? I'm confused, disoriented. I may have even soiled myself. Wait, if you're armed, that must mean you're not with the hotel staff. Oh, no, this is curious indeed. Who are you? And how did you get in here? And I think I know, you cheeky little sprat. Now, what shall I sign first? Your weapon? Your wallet? Or perhaps something
God damn these fading
a
actors.
little more
They're all like
personal?
this.
Undergarment signatures have been popular of late, or so I've heard.
Shut the fuck up. How about you sign that?
I'd be delighted. Oh, damn. My pen's out of ink. I'll just get you a portrait of my face as a souvenir. I'm sure I have the prints around here somewhere.
Dude, I'm a
By the by,
detective.
how did you get in here? The only non-staff individual cleared to enter guest rooms is supposed to be the inspector for Bellamy's murder. Oh, Oh, hello. Terribly sorry, Inspector. I didn't realize it was you. Understand that I am beyond willing to comply with your search for the fiend that did Bellamy in. You know, now that I look at you, you're the perfect reflection of me. Back when I started.
God damn this guy. This
Spain.
fucking guy.
The absolute picture of justice. Ask me anything at all. I might even give you a straight answer.
I hear you were poisoned.
Indeed. The agonizing bowel pain was most undignifying. While I've certainly had no shortage of
I hope it
inadequate
fucking
hotel
hurt.
meals, this was most explicitly pronounced. I suspect poison. And who would be most likely to poison me but Chef Anwar? Oh, we've clashed almost non-stop about his slop preparation. He must have tainted my meal in retaliation. None that I can think of. I treat all hotel staff equally, and with the minimum level of respect that they deserve.
God damn this guy. I want to punch him.
How alarming! Whoever targeted her was certainly targeting me. I can only thank my ironclad constitution that I'm standing here before you. Oh, that's very good to know. Perhaps the poisoner simply meant to incapacitate us both, disrupt the product launch. I couldn't say, Inspector. I'm merely an actor. Very well. Oh, have you now? Please. That, yes. Yes, I distinctly recall ordering an alcoholic beverage with my meal. This hotel is certainly bringing a new meaning to the phrase rotgut. Management shall receive the complaint to end all complaints. I'm quite... Certainly. But, how was it that... Why, I'm merely worried for my own sake. Perhaps whoever came after her could come after me next. But if you don't want to tell me, I understand. Whatever happened, I hope poor Bellamy didn't suffer. Oh, come now, Inspector. What do you take me for? I'm an old man. I neither have the time nor the willpower to kill people for fun. Besides, I have my reputation to think of. I was meditating, of course. That's how I get into character. Respectfully, Inspector, it is rather counterproductive to commune with others while meditating. All actors have their methods, and this has been mine ever since I met that wonderful prophet of profitability. She taught me it for my role in the unemployed cometh. I had to lie face down on artificially heated pavement. The director wanted our suffering to be convincing. Needless to say, being able to leave my body helped to mitigate the pain, both during the 8-hour shoot and with the second-degree burns afterwards. I owe that woman. Yeah, actually, only since I've been at the Colonial. The unemployed cometh was shot on sight. That makes it, a few weeks. I cannot recommend...
So he has a rather shaky alibi. He's got motive, a rather shaky alibi. But I don't think he's got the stones to do it, though. Take to the lobby.
To the lobby.
I don't think he's got the stones. What is with this elevator music? Thank you. So what is my quest? Speak with Chef Anwar, who is over here somewhere. You got some splaining to do, boy.
Yes? Are you here for the double rack of smoked spray? Oh, don't give me that look. Let me see if I can pencil you in for later. Actually, what am I saying? I can't do that. I'm booked for the next month. You'll have to make a reservation. You're the inspector? Here? Why? I mean, you may ask me whatever you want. I have nothing to hide. Of course I did. I would never allow anyone else to touch the meals of so important a guest. Oh my law, this is the end, isn't it? My mother always warned me that the culinary world was too dangerous, but I didn't heed her warnings. Okay, I wasn't the one who did it, but I might have been mistaken when I said I was constantly watching Helen's food. Spencer Woolrich and Bellhop Owens were underfoot in the kitchen as I was preparing Helen's meal. Either one of them could have tampered with the food when I was fetching ingredients.
You suspect.
Yes, but not specifically. Owens often procures... Let's not talk about... It's always hard to say when Owens might be back. If I were you... I understand your reluctance, but... Oh, Constable Keene has access to the security footage in her office. Mr. Woolrich often finds the hotel's meals wanting. He seems to enjoy complaining in person. While I could appreciate someone with a discerning palate for once, I believe that Mr. Woolrich simply enjoys the attention he gets from us. Though don't tell him I said as much. If you wish to speak with him, Mr. Woolrich can most likely be found in his suite on the...
Already spoke to him.
Thank you for...
I'll confirm some details. Don't leave town. Right, so we need to confirm his alibi. We're almost due for a break. I might need to have a little play with my microphone settings. I'm not sure how loud I'm coming across. Oh no, that sounds fine. I just need to remember not to get too close to the mic, which is not convenient. I don't have the best setup in terms of mic positioning. It's always weird when you play like some games. It's just hard to get the levels right as well. Like Dragon Quest XI was a ball ache like that. So you get the spaceport. We need to go north. confidence
Have you
alibi.
seen the profit of profitability of late?
Job. 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 Do our best, Mario.
Incoming! That hurts. That's what you get! Don't mess with him.
God damn, another dead man. Fresh pterodactyl gland from oh.
Turn that frown upside down! Or just wanted to make you smile!
Everyone all right?
Yep, job done. How do I get back up? There we go. Right, let's go get the security footage. Fast travel is probably quicker. God damn it. We have to go on foot. But we stand to Jacques Hughes. Don't care who's if there's any of those parasitic motherfuckers. I'm just running past them. Oh, come on, we need to get there fast. Fast. Need to step on the gas, gas, gas. Not fuck around. See, if I didn't have objectives blocking fast travel, this would actually have been much smoother.
Did I hear? Look out!
Not interested. I'll crush you in my own time. Thought they were behind me for a moment. God damn. Alright. Yeah. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Really pushing it for time. Come on. I just want to see the footage. Get the feeling this game mocks movies loading screen sometimes.
Oh no. Oh, damn it.
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby.
Holy fuck, the constable's dead. Deal with it next time. Got the kitchen footage. Annoyingly, we're going to have to leave it here because people are in bed. So we are going to pick up with the Outer Worlds next. But our focus next time is going to be on side quests. So I'm missing 2. We've got a handful of quests lying around we can do as well. So, unfortunately, cutting it short today. Not going to be able to do a second one as planned. Because people have just let me know they're going to bed a bit early. Got to be quiet. Is what it is. So if we are streaming tomorrow, which is my jab day, we will be doing Outer Worlds. So, thank you for watching. Have a good night. I will see you next time. Ta-ra!